Capricorns, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a reading, of course, for the collective, and we're going to be doing a quick love checkup for the time frame of the 9th to the 15th. Now please remember, we are reading for the collective today, so this is not a personal one-on-one reading. So some of the messages may not apply to you. If they don't apply to you, please just check your other placements. There may be some messages there for you. If not, next week we'll have the mid-May. Yeah, next week we'll have the mid-May messages for you available. So hopefully we'll have some more messages out soon. For more information on my channel as well, you'll find in the description box below, with also links to my store and links to if you wish to donate to my channel. Plus you'll also find information on how to book a personal reading with me. So let's get started on your reading. So we're going to find out what you're thinking about the relationship, what your partner is thinking about the relationship, how the relationship's going in the past, how the relationship's been going currently, and how it's going in the near future. Okay, so let's take a look into that. How are my Capricorns dealing with this relationship currently? Okay, so currently you are kind of struggling with the relationship. You're kind of there may be some emotional issues going on for some of you, not all of you. It seems like you have some choices available for you on happiness. And so maybe there's someone else that you're thinking about, or maybe you feel like that you don't have any choice. You feel like that this is the only person you have, but it's not fulfilling you. That could be for some of you as well. You feel like you've been working so hard in this relationship, but you don't see any response from your partner, because we have the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. So I do feel that some of you feel like you're kind of giving more to the relationship than what you are receiving, is what I feel for some of you. And for others, I think that you feel that you have another opportunity, that you would feel you have someone else that you feel that you would be more happier with. You feel, because I do, in the bottom of the deck, I have the 8 of Pentacles. So that's why it's a card of working, working hard for this connection. So that's why I feel like you've been working so hard, for this connection to grow to opportunities. But I don't think that you're feeling the same value out of your partner. So let's see what your partner thinks about you, thinks about this relationship. And like I said, this is for some of you. For some of you, it may be that it may be the other circumstances that I had mentioned, where you feel like it may be somebody else that you feel that you should be with. And these are just the energies that I'm picking up. Let's see what your partner feels about you. How does your partner feel about the relationship? How does my Capricorn partner feel about the relationship? How does my Capricorn partner feel about the relationship? How does my Capricorn partner feel about the relationship? Oh. Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, it's a card of it's a kind of emotional card where your partner feels like he's always battling something. And underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So it feels like he's always battling, and he wants to be then the partner wants to be victorious, you know, kind of victorious, a dream of being fulfilled, working hard, you know, always planning for success. So a card of battling. So let's see, what else do we have here for your partner? We have the Death card, and we have the Three of Pentacles, which is, you know, with the Death card and the Three of Pentacles, the Death card is a card of you know, the ending of something, but it's a card of death and rebirth. So it's a card of ending something so that something new can flourish, you know, can grow again. So I feel like your partner wants this mental this mental battle to end, so that way you know, something new can grow, a teamwork can grow between you, because the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. It's about being committed. It's about something, you know, better between the two of you. And I think that's what your partner really wants in this situation. So I think your partner wants the same values as you do with that Ten of Cups there. For a lot of you. Now, for some of you, it could be, you know, where your partner actually wants this relationship actually, you know, to end as well. Just as you, for some of you, if you're the one who's looking for you know, love in somewhere else, your partner could be, you know, trying to fight for this connection to stay, you know, even though they know that you're looking for something else. They could be fighting for you, or it's you, or you're the one who's fighting to keep your partner, your love together. So it seems like you know, that for some of you it could be. So for some of you, it can be, you know, one or the other who wants to leave, or both of you who want to kind of leave, but you're trying to stay together. Or both of you, you know, both of you who want to stay, but you're always butting heads, but you're trying to make it work. That's what because you're trying to make it work. You're trying to, underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands, as I stated, victory, but underneath that, I also have the Star. So I feel like no matter what scenario you all my Capricorns are facing, I feel like you're really trying to make it work, because the Star is a card of healing. So I really feel like no matter what scenario you're in, you're really trying hard to make this relationship heal. But right now, right under the Star, we have the Moon, which is a card of, you know, shadows. You don't know what's happening at this point. And you know, right now, you know, until everything is healed, a lot of your relationships are right now in the dark. You know, you do have to work together, you know, which is the card of the Three of Pentacles, as we stated. You do have to work together in order to make that happen, if you do want to make this connection work. So let's find out a little bit about the past, like what happened between you guys to get to this part of, you know, in your stages. What happened to my Capricorns in the past? What's the past connection with this relationship for my Capricorns? What's the past connection for my Capricorns? What's the past connection with this relationship for my Capricorns? What's the past connection for this relationship for my Capricorns? Okay, so I do see that there was some... so we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about a card of trickery, a card of lies, a card of hiding, card of, you know, non-truths. Sometimes, you know, sometimes lying and hiding, just kind of like not saying everything, you know, typically. But, and it's also a card of a possible affair. It's also a card of that, you know, in the relationship. So that could be all of the scenarios that could have happened in your relationships, Capricorn. So take it as it resonates. Whatever happened inside your relationship. So I see that may have been a situation in your relationship, and yeah, so I can understand why, you know, how you got to this point, no matter what happened. But let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, then I have the King of Swords, which is a very, you know, abrupt, you know, judgmental person. And then the Eight of Pentacles. So the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, right? It's a very successful kind of person, a successful kind of person, character there. And of course, with the King of Swords, it's a very judgmental type of character, who stands, you know, firm, who stands very strong charactered, and very person who you don't want to cross. You know, very high moral standards kind of person there with the king. So with that, and so I mean, one of you could be that kind of character, while the other one with the lies, you didn't take, you know, you didn't take the person's lies at all. Very very kindly, I'm sure. I am sure you wouldn't have taken that at all, because I mean, with the king, I mean, you speak with high authority, so you wouldn't have taken that, those lies, those betrayals, you know, that selfishness of being the Seven of Swords at all in this relationship. So I mean, I could see how you would stand strong being a king and having such, you know, high authority in the community, and having that relationship with the six, you know what I mean, you know, Six of Cups, having that relationship together. You know, you just demanded the, you know, you wanted victory, and you just demanded the truth with the king. That's what you demanded. And of course, these cards are in the bottom of the deck. I don't know if I'm in focus here so you could see it. And now you just don't know which way to go, being the King of Swords. Okay, so let's see what the current relationship is right now with you, with my Capricorns. How is the current situation with my Capricorns? How is the current situation with my Capricorns? And of course, you cross watchers, if you're a cross watcher and you see that the roles are reversed, that's absolutely normal. You just take it as it resonates. So I just speak to the Capricorns because it is a Capricorn reading. Okay, Capricorns, how is my, oops, okay, current situation. All right. So current situation. So currently, you guys are, we have the Magician, the Four Swords, and the Emperor. Which I'm not surprised to see the Emperor with the King of Swords. Because the Emperor, again, is a very strict, you know, powerful character, person who demands the truth. You know what I mean? Very loyal, loving person, father, but, you know, self-controlled. But I mean, you have to respect that, right? Now, I see that you're manifesting. I mean, you're hoping that, a lot of you are hoping that that this relationship, you know, does correct itself. You know, you're manifesting whatever you're hoping for, whatever your situation, whatever you're hoping for. I mean, if you're hoping for the 10 of Cups, you know, you're hoping for solutions, you know, opportunities, you're hoping for the connection, either the connection to fix itself or the connection to end. You know, you're manifesting. You're manifesting, right? And right now you are in a time of rest because you need to think. You need to think about what is happening. So you're taking that time to rest. You're taking that time to think things over. Absolutely necessary. You're taking that time. And, you know, and you want to, and you're taking the way you're taking it with the Emperor, you know, you're not thinking so much, and this goes for both of you. You're not thinking at this time, you're not thinking with a judgmental attitude. You are thinking and planning, you know, in a loving way. You're thinking and planning, you know, your decision on your own, like or together, but you're thinking, you know, how should I move forward as myself? How should I move forward as a couple? You know, what is the best thing to do now? What should I do? Because we saw in the past, we saw in the last card underneath the deck, we saw the Six of Cups, which is thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, and reminiscing about the past that you guys were together. So you guys, that's the loving part that you're thinking about with the Emperor, because the Emperor is like a love of a father, a love of a brother, a love, you know, of a partner. So you are thinking about that, and you're taking that time, and you're manifesting so that you can have the right decision. And that's what you're doing at this time, which is excellent. You need that. And that goes for both, yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, you know, and the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. And following that, we do have the Ace of Cups. So it does look like things are going to be headed in the right direction for a lot of you. Absolutely, because with the page, with the Ace of Pentacles, right? It looks like that new beginnings are going to happen for a lot of you Capricorns, and you guys do need to talk the truth with the Queen of Swords. Like, you do need to have a communication, and I do see a communication coming in with the Page of Swords. Now with the Page of Swords, sometimes that communication, for some of you, it can be still some lies, so be careful with that. And that's for some, not for all, but for some. But I do see for a lot of you Capricorns, I do see that, you know, the relationship is gonna manifest, right, you know, and it's gonna come back to the loving relationship that you've had before. I do see that this relationship is fulfilling. I do see that the magic is going to come back in, and I do see that the arrows are going to be shooting right back to the cup of love that you had before, and you are manifesting the the 10 of cups that you've had before, and the connection that you had, because you both want it, and that's the reason you both want this. So this is your checkup for May 9th to 15th, Capricorns. I'll see you next time. Until then, like, share, comment, and subscribe.